Hi, my name is Samuel, and today I'm going to be demonstrating two of the major guitar techniques that, in my opinion, have formed and shaped a lot of the electric guitar lead playing that we now have today. The first technique I'm going to be talking about is called the hammer-on. The hammer-on was invented in the early 1900s by a man named Pete Seeger. Very interestingly, Pete Seeger was not a guitar player, but a banjo player. But after he invented this, a lot of guitar players adapted this technique to the guitar. The hammer-on is when the player, or in this case me, I'm going to take my first finger and place it on the 5th fret of the A string, and immediately after picking it, I'm going to hammer on to the note right above it on the 8th fret. And that's where we get the hammer-on, because we're using that finger to hammer on to the next note. Now, to kind of show you how lead guitar players would use this, they would kind of put it into their licks. For example, instead of going, they would go. And this technique allows for speed. I'm allowed to go up the scale much faster. But yeah, hammer-on. The next technique I'm going to be talking about is called tapping. Tapping was originally invented in the 1930s by a man named Steve Hackett. It wasn't until later, though, in 1978, when Eddie Van Halen released his famous song Eruption, that tapping was truly popularized. Tapping looks something like this. I'm going to take my first finger and tap it on the B string on the 12th fret. After I tap, I'm immediately going to pull off to the 5th fret of the B and hammer on. There's that hammer on. And this repeats itself. And once it gets faster, we get this really fast shredding rock sound. Now I'm going to show you a little part of Eddie Van Halen's Eruption so you can see how tapping sounds up to speed. After watching and studying these techniques, I'm super impressed on how all these players and inventors were able to take these techniques and adapt them to the times and styles of the certain music they were playing. And I look forward to see what the future brings. Thanks for watching.